They called it the Mustang, the plane that changed the war. But at altitude, it had one deadly weakness. The engine ran too hot to survive the climb. When coolant boiled, missions failed. On the ground, men searched for answers. One refused to accept defeat. His name would never be recorded. But his idea would make legends fly higher.
At 30,000 feet, men froze. Engine is burned.
The Rolls-Royce Merlin was a masterpiece, until heat betrayed it.
Inside the duct lay both problem and solution.
Airflow wasn't just cooling, it was power weighting. He dreamed of turning heat into thrust. An unapproved idea was about to rewrite physics.
Command demanded reliability, not rebellion.
He kept his secret. But obsession never sleeps. He reshaped the duct by hand. A few millimeters could change history.
Built pressure instead of drag.
He remembered a forgotten British theory. Heat could become thrust.
He wasn't a scientist, just a listener of engines.
Unauthorized work meant punishment. You'll get us grounded!
She can run cooler, sir.
Courage often sounds like disobedience. They tested it in secret. The duct breathed differently.
For once, no overheating.
She's holding steady, following triple S, 70 after her separate track value.
He broke rules and found truth. The data looked impossible.
Run it again. They did.
This time at full climb power.
She rose like never before.
Altitude records shattered.
engine stayed cool. Invincible.
Enemies couldn't believe their eyes.
Unapproved, but effective.
Victory smelled like oil and defiance.
Officially, nothing happened. Unofficially, everything changed.
From silence came revolution.
Range and speed soared. They could finally escort bombers home.
Their engines should melt! What?
But they didn't.
Temp screen, power steady.
The factory heard whispers.
They saw genius in rebellion.
Who invented this? Who invented this? Some crew chief in the 8th Air Force.
Pushed the limits of what an engine could do.
But the engine always overheated. There has to be a better way. He saw a simple flaw, an opportunity. He redesigned the cooling system.
Higher, faster, cooler.
No overheating. No retreat.
He knew what his hands had done. A few cuts of steel changed the war.
That mod's saving lives.
Then I'd say it's approved. Then I'd say it's approved.
Approval came from the sky. Engines cool, missions complete.
They'd made it home.
He wondered if anyone would ever know. The world saw glory, not grit. No mention of the mechanic.
He didn't need credit.
He had proof in the clouds. From unapproved to unstoppable.
Higher, faster, cooler.
No overheating. No retreat.
He knew what his hands had done.
A few cuts of steel changed the war.
That mod's saving lives. Then I'd say it's approved.
Approval came from the sky. Engines cool, missions complete.
They'd made it home.
He wondered if anyone would ever know.
Higher, faster, cooler!
No overheating. No retreat.
He knew what his hands had done. A few cuts of steel changed the war.
That mod's saving lives.
The Mustang became victory's symbol.
But his name was lost to time.
History remembers the pilots.
It forgets the hands that saved them.
Those hands built legends.
His airflow idea birthed the jet age.
The Meredith effect bridged piston to jet.
All from one forbidden hack. He smiles. The same tune still hums.
Engines evolve. Spirit endures. Every aircraft carries his legacy. Innovation always begins on the ground. Rules build safety. Courage builds progress.
Sometimes rebellion saves lives.
Data proved his truth. Numbers told his story. Visitors see a legend.
Few read the footnote beneath. Legends live in the details.
In every drop of oil, a heartbeat.
Every roar echoes faith in physics.
One man changed the air itself.
He broke the rules and made the sky obey.
Innovation isn't approved. It's proven.
The Mustang became victory's symbol.
But his name was lost to time. History remembers the pilots. Those hands built legends.